Hey, what's up, everyone? This is my, I guess, knife blog that I'm doing here, vlog. But yesterday I posted a video about my blur that developed a rattle in it. It's a 30B Kershaw blur. And today, when I had time, I took it apart and first, took it all apart. Pretty easy to take apart. Everything dumps out on the desk, screws, all the pieces to it. And, oh crap, this is not going to be able to be put back together very easily. So after a little nervousness and a little bit of struggling to remember where all the parts went, I was able to put it back together, and I figured out the problem. It still works, which is the key thing. So great deployment still. It's all aligned back to how it was. So the rattling. Still a little bit of rattling. Yeah, not as bad as what I had. Yeah, none there. I honestly didn't do this. I held it like this and checked it when I first got the knife, but I've never held it by the blade, which you have a lot more momentum going. Yeah, no rattle now. So I'll call it quasi-fixed. I didn't really do much to it. I just opened it up and moved things around. But what it is, it's the torsion bar, and it anyone that has one of these things is going to could run into it, because the torsion bar is basically on there just through gravity. It is kind of pressed up against the scale inside here. On the blur, it's under the top scale. So if you're right-handed and you're holding a knife like this, the torsion bar is up under here. It's really impossible to see it when the knife is all put together. I don't even know if you'll be able to see any of this at all. But there's a metal plate right on the bottom part here. You can't see it. But underneath the metal plate, between the metal plate and the scale, there's where the torsion bar is. And it literally, the small end of the torsion bar plugs into a hole into the knife, and another part of it just rests up in a groove within the scale, and basically within to the scale. And on the blur it's just a small little groove where it slides back and forth. I didn't get a chance to take any pictures or video of it. It's kind of a quick thing I did. But I think what would happen there, what you can do to fix it up, is someone left a comment about adding on some more grease or lube. You might even be able to stuff something in there, tissue or something, I don't know. But I think some grease in there would quiet it down. Literally, it's just laying in there. So gravity could flex it a little bit. But right now, it's back to normal. Like I said, after a little panicking with all the parts, I did get it back together again. These barrel spacers have to go through, at least two of them have to go through the scale, through the metal plating, then you have the screw, then you have the scale, and they were a pain in the butt to get those things aligned. And even worse is there's this, it's almost like, I forget what blade stop back here. I think it's a plastic or FRN styled blade stop back here. And that's actually a pinched pin that you take all the screws out, and then I had to use my multi-tool to pull it apart up here because it was stuck on there pretty good. By the time I did that, that just kind of launched all the parts everywhere. So that little plastic pin is kind of a pain in the butt to deal with. But I think if I were to take it apart again, I would add some more grease, lube it up. I didn't have any at the time, but all is good so far. So thanks for all the comments, some ideas, and thanks to Cutlery Lover. He had a video on a different Kershaw, but it was about the speed safe system, and I did a generic search, and his video popped up, and it wasn't exactly the same parts. The torsion bar looked a little different for the blur than what he was showing. So it wasn't a perfect fit, but he inspired some ideas for me to try with this knife. So thanks again. All right, later.